Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing my top fragrances that will make you smell like a snack. So we are in the fall season and this is the best time to pull out all of those fragrances that make you smell delicious, like a snack, sweet, all of those fragrances that just give that feeling of being edible. So before we get started, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, and body care. If you like that type of content, then please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you doing today? I am so happy to have you here with me, and I appreciate all of the love and the support. With that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's video. So today is a super gloomy day. It's raining, so I know that my lighting is probably a little bit off because it is dark. But let's go ahead and let's get started with today's video. So I wanted to do a video where I was going to share with you guys my top pretty much gourmand fragrances, but it's more about just smelling like a snack. And I tried to make it my top 10, but I think I went over a little bit, but that is totally fine. So in this video, I am not going to get too into the details about the fragrance because I do have quite a few to go over, and I have talked about many of these in previous videos because I love them so much. So you probably have seen these before in past videos. So let's go ahead and let's get started. The first one I'm gonna talk about is a celebrity fragrance, and this is Britney Spears' Private Show. This is a beautiful gourmand fragrance. This fragrance has coffee in it. It has dulce de leche. It's creamy, it's lactonic, it's sweet. I need to get my hands on a bigger bottle of this because this is the tiny 1 ounce bottle, and I definitely want to have this in a bigger size. The coffee in here is not super strong, but lately when I put it on, I feel like I can pick up the coffee more than I used to before. This is just a creamy coffee, lactonic type of perfume. This makes me think of like a coffee, like a latte, just a very sweet Starbucks coffee type of fragrance, but in a super sweet and just yummy way. I really like this. They did such a great job with this fragrance, and this is Private Show by Britney Spears. All right, the next fragrance I haven't talked about in a while. I haven't been using it because I've been exploring other fragrances, but this is a beautiful fragrance, and this is by Reminiscence, and I believe a subscriber told me that it is pronounced DRAGEE. I think, I don't remember because it was a while back, but here is the beautiful bottle. It makes me think of a wedding or like a bride, and this smells exactly like those candy covered almonds that you get at a wedding, and it just smells so sweet, so almost innocent in a way. Oh my god, I haven't used this in a long time, but if you love almond fragrances, this is a must-have. It is sugary almonds, so sweet. You have to like sweet fragrances because this is sweet. So yeah, this just puts me in the mindset of those candied almonds. It smells so good. This one has very unique notes because there's cardamom in here, there's plum, which I usually don't like plum. That's one of like the notes that I just don't really like too much. Almond blossom, vanilla, mandarin orange. I think I pick up on a little bit of mandarin orange with the almond and a little bit of the musk. That's what's the most apparent to me, but it's super sweet, and I don't really pick up like a spiciness from cardamom. Maybe it's just, let me see, it's supposed to be in the opening. Yeah, it's there, but it's very toned down. It's not a spicy fragrance at all. This one is just gorgeous and super sweet. Up next, we have Juicy Couture Gold Couture. This is just a caramel bomb. I love this one. This one opens up with berries. I just love this one. And I'm always going to love this fragrance. When I was debating whether to buy this one or not, I kept testing it out. And my husband just always complimented me on this fragrance and told me that it smelled really, really good. So the main thing that you're going to get with this one is caramel, but this also has those berries. There's honeysuckle in here, caramel, vanilla, jasmine sambac, sandalwood, and amber. It's so good. I get like a warm vanilla type of comforting fragrance, but then that caramel just takes it to that level of it being just very sweet, gourmand, and just making you smell edible and just really, really nice. Okay, this next one just makes me think of like vanilla almond cookies. It's just very sweet. This is Dior's Hypnotic Poison. This one is super sweet, vanilla, just edible fragrance. Some people pick up Play-Doh in here, but I thankfully don't. It's just so sweet, vanilla, warm. It's like a fluffy texture, but gourmand at the same time. It's so sweet, and I just love the way that this combines with the skin and just gives like a super warm, sweet vibe to it. You guys know I love my almond fragrances, so this is definitely a favorite of mine, and I just think that it is yummy and perfect for fall and for winter. This next one, I consider it a little flirty, super sweet. It's another caramel bomb, but this one is accompanied by some fruit. So I do pick up the peach in this one a lot, and this is Victor and Rolf's Bonbon. This one is so sweet. It is like a candy sweet that you get from this. Very, very girly. This one's so good. This one is just one of those scents that you just smell lickable. Like someone's gonna wanna come up to you and just sniff you. My husband loves all of these types of fragrances. This is his favorite type of fragrance, is a sweet, almost edible type of fragrance. And this one to me is flirty. It's a little young, but not juvenile. It's just more, to me, it's like very girly, sweet. The caramel in here is really, really nice. And it just definitely smells like a snack. The longevity on this one is not super long, but on me, it's honestly not that bad. And I just love the scent, so I do not mind reapplying this one. So, so good. Up next, we have another caramel bomb, but as you can see, I really love almond, caramel, vanilla, coffee. All of those notes are just so, so good. And this next one is Jimmy Choo Illicit. This one opens up a little bit spicy with the ginger that it has, but the caramel in here is intoxicating. And again, you will smell so, so good. You'll smell like a snack. Warm, spicy, sweet, delicious type of smell. This also has honey in it, but I don't find the honey too strong. It just adds a little bit more to that caramel. There's also bitter orange in the opening. It's just so, so good. And this fragrance was just so well done. When I run out of this one, I'm definitely gonna be getting a bigger bottle of this because this is one of my top fragrances, especially in fall and winter. It is just perfect for the holidays, for Thanksgiving, for all of those types of events and just the season. It just smells amazing. So, so good. This one has a little bit more of a freshness from that ginger, but it's still very, very sweet. And when it combines with your skin is when that caramel truly just warms up with the skin, and it is amazing. So up next we have a little bit more caramel. This one is mixed with some white chocolate. The first time that I smelled this fragrance, I really fell in love with it. This to me is more of like a cozy stay at home type of fragrance, a cuddling fragrance, and this is PINROSE Secret Genius. This has caramel, white chocolate, Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, and cedar. And this to me is just, I love the white chocolate in this one. This one is super sweet, super cozy. The combination of caramel and white chocolate is perfect. This one is not beast mode, it's nothing too strong, but it did last a good amount of time on me. When I wear it to bed, I can still smell it in the morning, so the performance is not too bad on my skin. It just doesn't project like crazy or anything like that, but it's just perfect if you just want to spend some time with your boo and you're gonna be just cuddling with each other and stuff like that. These are the types of perfect fragrances for that. And this one's just really, really nice. Even though at some points I wasn't sure about this one, but I've just grown to really like it just for that sole purpose of just being at home, just relaxing, and it's just a yummy, simple fragrance. I really, really like it. Up next, if you want to smell sugary, sweet cotton candy, just candy sweet, because it's a sweet fragrance, this one is great for that. And this is MICHEL Germain's Sexual Sugar. This one is sweet in a cotton candy type of way, but then you have almond in there as well. It's just sweet, not fruity at all. This is more of just that sugar sweet type of fragrance. It's not complicated at all. This one opens up with sugar and wild berries, and then in the middle you have passion flower, African orange flower, and then the base notes are vanilla and almond. So just a very sweet fragrance, super cotton candy smelling type of fragrance. That's what I think about when I smell this. And this one is similar to Aquilina's Pink Sugar, but Pink Sugar just had something about it that I just couldn't handle on some days, and I think it was the licorice in there. This one doesn't have that. It is very, very similar. It's just a little bit smoother to me, and yeah, super, super sweet. Up next, we have a sweet raspberry powdery type of fragrance, and this one is just another intoxicating, just man-eater type of fragrance. My husband loves this fragrance, and it's just really sweet. Again, Gourmand, and this is KENZO Flower Elixir. Hate the bottle because it's just so big, but I can forgive it because the fragrance is just amazing. This one is a little powdery. The raspberry in here is perfection. It's so, so good. There's praline in here, mandarin orange, Bulgarian rose, orange blossom, bourbon vanilla, and powdery notes along with that raspberry at the opening. I'm not the biggest fan of powdery notes. It has to be done in a certain way where they won't bother me. But this, it's so beautiful and it's sexy. It's powdery, but then it just has that like juiciness from the raspberry. Not super juicy, but the raspberry just helps to not smell too like vintage or old-fashioned or anything like that. It's just so good. It's so good. This one is one that I would wear either to be home again with my husband, but you can also wear this on a date night. You can use it to go out. You can wear it pretty much any time that you want because it's just beautiful. And when you put this on your skin, it is intoxicating as well. Up next, we have one that gets either a lot of love or a lot of hate. I have been truly loving this fragrance, and I think that this is just perfect It's edible, it's gourmand, it's basic because it doesn't need to be complicated. And this one is KAYALI's Vanilla 28. I have been falling in love with this fragrance, especially this month. I got to just wear it more. I pair it with Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath and Body Works, and this is just your basic vanilla with brown sugar. Oh, it will make you smell so good. Like, this one is another addicting, intoxicating vanilla. The longevity on this one is not the best. It's not, you know, the most long wearing fragrance or anything like that, but when I wear this for the few hours that I do get that wear from it, it's magical. It is such a beautiful, warm, cozy, perfect for fall and winter vanilla, and it is just a super gourmand fragrance. This one is perfect for layering with any fragrance that needs a little touch of sweetness and vanilla. This one is like your vanilla extract type of fragrance. It's not that vanilla that's like a cupcake vanilla or anything like that. No, this is like a grown woman vanilla, but it's still very, very sweet and still very, very intoxicating. Up next is my baby. This one is just the perfect combination of pistachio, almonds, orange blossom. There's patchouli in here. This is Elie Saab's Girl of Now, and I don't wear this one often, and I do it on purpose. I wore it the other night and I was just in heaven while I had it on. And the reason why I don't want to wear this one too much is because I just don't want it to lose that, just that magic that it has on me. Like, every time that I wear this fragrance, I just admire it so much, because I just feel like it's just gorgeous. Even though there might be other fragrances that kind of have similarities to this one, I don't think there's anything that is done the way that this is done. That pistachio, the almond in here, the sweetness that this gives, the syrupy texture that it has, so good. It also has pear and mandarin orange in the opening, but the main thing that I pick up is that pistachio, the almond milk in the base, patchouli, tonka bean. Yes, I get all of those. And another one that I didn't bring out here because I already had enough, but the Girl of Now Shine with the pineapple is just as beautiful and juicy. The pineapple is the perfect ripe sweet pineapple, and they did an amazing job with those two, and I just love the bottle as well. I kind of really would like to see another flanker of this just to see what they come up with, because I just love this line. All right, and this next one is like apples dipped in caramel, and you guys probably know where I'm going with this, but this is Swiss Arabian Casablanca. This is just a beautiful gourmand fragrance. This is unlike any other fragrance that I have. It also has grape in it. This one is just so sweet and just perfect for fall time, and it is a beast. This will project and this will last for so long. This one has amazing lasting power, and I just love this one so much. This one is musky. This one has a little bit of like woody notes to it as well, but then that caramel and the apple work so well together, and it just makes me think of apples, like caramel dipped apples at like a fall festival type of event. That is what this makes me think of. It's just fall in a bottle, but also gourmand at the same time. Beautiful fragrance. Okay, so for this last fragrance, you guys are not going to expect this because I was trying to get rid of this fragrance. I didn't want it anymore, but nobody took it. The people that I offered it to, didn't take it. So it ended up staying in my collection, and I started playing with it again because I got curious, and I think that I just went through a time where I just kind of got tired of it. Maybe I just used it a little too much, but I kept it. And this is another Gourmand fragrance, and it's back in my collection, and I think I'm going to start using it more this fall. But this is for my chocolate lovers, my coffee lovers. This is Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord, and I'm mentioning it here even though the lasting power is no bueno, but that chocolate that you get in here with that mandarin orange at the top, this to me smells exactly like a Tootsie Roll or like a Tootsie Pop, like the lollipop with that chocolate. It just makes me think exactly of that, and I'm kind of happy that I gave it a break because I can appreciate it again. I think that that is why it's good to rotate our perfumes, because I think when I first got this one, as you can see by the dent, I was wearing it quite a lot, and I put it away for a few months, almost even gave it away, but I'm happy that I didn't. It's just chocolate. It's so, so good. So if you want a straight up chocolate fragrance, this is the way to go. So those are my picks for my top smell like a snack fragrances, my top gourmand fragrances. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was pretty quick because I just wanted to go through them. I didn't give too much detail about them, but I just wanted to put this list out there for you guys, for those of you who are looking for sweet, gourmand, just super edible type of fragrances. Comment down below what is your favorite gourmand fragrance. I want to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend it with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.